Hey, what's up, Rod? How you doing, man? Hope you're all doing well. Everyone's portfolios are looking great. All right. What's up, Elliot? Yeah, I've been busy doing secret stuff. That was not 01. Do 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 do. There we go. All right. We'll just do the fast version and then we'll clean it up. I didn't really do a lighting guide before I started this, so thank you, thank you, thank you. Technically, they're being backlit, but I don't really want to do a. Let me see. See, that's Brandon. Is that Brandon's Brandon. All right,
Hello.
Brandon. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
All right, there you go. And now everyone's back.
All right. And just like clockwork, the sirens are going off in the background over here.
You live in the good part of town, though, right?
Better part, I'd say I'd say there's if there's 3 tiers, maybe 4 tiers, I'm at tier 2. I'm no longer in the ghetto, but I'm not in the nicer of this area. You got to go a little bit further down. Like I'm in Chandler, which is nice, but then there's Gilbert, which is like the richer, whiter,
Fucking
uptight.
Gilbert.
Yeah, it's Gilbert. You're
Fucking
like, ugh.
Gilbert.
You're like, ugh.
Fucking hate those guys. I love Nando. He's my favorite.
Laszlo's my favorite.
It's too. I like Nando. He's a fucking ass. He steals your boyfriend. He doesn't just steal your boyfriend. He makes a clone of your boyfriend and steals the clone. So you
Spoilers.
can. Yeah, well,
Well,
shame on you
Jessica's.
for not watching it.
Oh, I've watched it. I'm all. No, I'm usually ahead of you by weeks.
I'm talking about anyone who's was spoiled by that, Brandon.
Oh, that's one show I'm right on cue with that. Um, yeah, Jessica says I'm a lot like Laszlo. Whether that's good or bad, I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. People want him to be Beast. I want him to be Wolverine, but
Yeah. Is this for a game magazine or is this
yeah,
for just
the
personal
old Megavisions.
Megavisions? Okay.
And then when we're done with this, we're gonna get on that Power Rangers fucking shit. I'm just gonna fucking do that. I told the guy, I'm like, I'm just doing the stuff we agreed to, and I'll get that other shit later. You know.
Yeah.
So them 5 dudes, and the background and all that shit. You want them individuals, and then I'll have them together. You know.
Yeah.
I'm just blobbing in the lighting. Hey, what's up, Long Arm? What's up, Allison?
Hello, Allison and Mandukas and Longarm.
Rod. Rod was here.
Nice.
Rod's a great artist, dude. Super dope. Plus, you know, San Diego.
Yep.
If I was still in San Diego and this weren't COVID, I'd be going to them sketch jams. It's a lot of ifs, you know.
Yeah, a lot of ifs.
They were fun, man. Like, just I wish I had last time I wish when I used to go I was still doing color pencil again, you know what I mean? Like I didn't pick that up until I left San Diego.
Right.
Like that would have been fun to do. Hmm. I get there's a backlight, but I'm trying not to cover them in shadow.
Well, Rob, don't you know that all 4 of their bandanas need to be red? Why are they different colors? Don't you even know your turtles?
Just once I would like to see them make a fucking Turtles cartoon that actually looked like the fucking shit. They almost did, you know, like you could find concept art of it. They were putting together before the 2004 show,
Uh,
and it looked like the original, like Eastman and Laird proportions and stuff. You know, just didn't do it.
I really liked the Nickelodeon CGI one.
But it ran for like 7 years.
I mean, I lost
It ran longer than the
it
original
long,
80s
yeah.
cartoon, Eddie.
I
Come
liked
on, man.
the first couple seasons and then maybe like 1 or 2, and then I kind of stopped watching it, and then
Well,
I don't,
it kills me about Rise is, man, like the quality of 2D animation in Rise is great. The problem for me is it fucking leans on Jim Lawson's art style. And Jim Lawson is just like my least favorite Turtles artist of all time. Like maybe Jim Lee is my second least. I love Jim Lee's work, but Jim Lee Turtles are a work of what the fuck. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
that's when people try to complain about Love and Thunder. I'm like, why don't you go look at Jim Lee's Turtles and get back to me? You know, talk about disappointment in life.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, the Jim Lee designs make the fucking concert turtles look pretty fucking hard, bro. Like, let's be honest.
I went to the Out of Shell concert.
Dude, we were supposed to go, and my wife's boyfriend canceled and took his fucking kids. So, so we all got dressed up to go, and then we were told, nope, guess we're not doing it.
I went when I was like 8 or 9 or some shit. How old were you?
Bro, I'm a Turtles fan. All right, like I was like supporting it. I knew it was cheesy, but I wanted to go.
Yeah.
You calling me a nerd? Hmm. I
Me?
am a nerd. I got real fucking nerd credit, bro. All right, I liked this shit when it wasn't popular.
No, I'm saying I went when I was like 6 or 7 to the Out of Shell
Yeah, so
concert.
I was in the eighth fucking grade, dude. That's right. I would have been the oldest kid there. You're
Right?
goddamn right. I wanted to go.
I'm not
I knew
knocking it.
all the lyrics. I knew all the lyrics coming out of our shells. Right?
It was
I
weird
was
too.
prepared.
They had like it was at the like it wasn't fairgrounds, but out here they had like it was a pavilion. It was just it was a big open stadium show. It was huge Coliseum type thing. It was called was it not called the Coliseum? It was something like that, but it's a Coliseum type setting. And they had him on the Jumbotron and everything.
Mm. I don't mind the proportions. Like, I don't mind a more aggressive, muscular turtle. It's just the fucking cybernetic bionic arms, and I don't get it. It's like, you know, I Scott Cohen is a longtime comic book artist, and he was drawing the Turtle series at the time
Mm-hmm.
at Laird Studios before he sold it to Nickelodeon. This was 2003 or four, somewhere around there. And I was active on these boards called sketchboard sessions and Shanglines. And Scott was posting, so I was posting up these turtle designs. I had these like big, chunky fucking turtles, man. I liked drawing at the time, and he thought they were dope. When he was like, "Hey, would you be willing to do a backup story?" There's no money in it. I'm like, "You bet I would," you know. And Peter Lair was just like, "Your turtles are too big." Like, not even like a opportunity to change it. Just that's it.
Yeah.
Like, all right.
It's a no-go. It's a no-go for us, dog. You're out.
Then them Bay turtles come out, and I'm like, well, look at that shit. You know? At least I
Yeah,
didn't have them covered in chaka beads and shit. Like, no offense to chaka beads, but it's just like they're fucking ninjas. You know what I mean? Like,
let's put the most noise-making thing on them possible.
yeah, the dude, my buddy left his chaka beads in my fucking car, right? Around 2004. So I'm deeply aware. I could never find those fucking things, and I could hear them for years. Like, where are they? They fell down in between the construction of this car, man. We were just in the car, rattling around. They got proton packs on and shit. You know, I'm like, they're fucking ninjas.
Yeah.
So stupid.
Makes very little sense when they're ninjas. Hey, look at the little splinter and the mouser.
I've been wanting that idea since 1990, 91, like around there. I was like, Splinter should be little like Yoda. It's because they're in Voltron. There was these like mice that lived in the castle, and they had their own mouth Voltron.
Really?
And I was like, yeah, they had little hamsters or mice or some shit like that. And they even had little suits and shit, and they'd go in there and they were fucking dumb, dude. It was hilarious. And so I was like, yeah, Splinter should be a little mouse, like the size of a little mouse. And then like, cause he grew an intellect, not fucking human size. It makes no sense. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, they didn't get geniusly smart. You know, like smart as Don is, he's not. You know, so
Yeah.
you know. So like, it's just like he should be super. His power should be like magic or some shit, like Yoda.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was like, so give him like a mouser. Like I could see Donnie retooling like a little mouser and shit, just like that Voltron. So I was like, you know, fuck, I'm adding it. I always wanted to see it, so I'm drawing it. Got the opportunity to do something, get away with as much shit as you can get away with.
That's how I live my life.
So Rand's like, that's why I draw all my women like me.
Oh, you're a dick. All right, it's nice talking to everybody. I'll catch up with you another time.
Doing better. There's some times I've been like, hey, you need to fix this. You're like, yeah, no. Come on, let's be honest.
Oh, I know, 100%.
I don't set you up for failure. I don't go, well, he's fucked on that one. I send you notes.
No, I know. I constantly want to get better. Otherwise, I almost threw somebody under the bus there. I had to stop myself. I
Yeah, you should be careful with that, bro.
I constantly am trying to get better as an artist. I just want to get better. I look at it and I'm like, do better. It's not like I look at it and I go like, yeah, that's awesome. I always go, well, you see where you messed up right there? Yeah, I see it. Man, do better. Or don't, just quit. And I'm like, well, I don't want to quit.
I've showed you how to do. You just don't do
Yeah.
it. You do some of it. You don't do.
20%?
You don't do the actual.
I think sometimes I just forget steps because it's like it needs to be more burned into my brain. I think I just go like, shit, I forgot that one thing to do. Or, I remember certain things like, oh, did you flip it? Yeah. Okay, but did you do this? And you're like, shit, no. That's why I need to start making little note checkbooks, checklist.
Make a smart book.
More like a dummy book.
Call a smart book. That's where you put all your info. I had to walk this guy through that Kinko's once. Like, it was a dude who was super. It wasn't a bad dude. His name was Rich. You know, kind of looked like dude from Sopranos, Tony Soprano. Kind of like that dude. A little bit younger than me. And like, you know, like he fucking, like he really needed the job. He had 2 kids and shit. But like, he had poor. You don't have this problem, but he had poor like questionable fucking ethics. You know, so it was like, all right, so rather than leaving it up to your judgment, which can't be trusted, write down all the steps. You know, like
Yeah.
here's the steps. You know, and I'm like, I'm not telling him, I'm not talking down to you, dude. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
we've already tried to leaving it up to you. This isn't working. You know, I'm trying to help you keep your job. Now, if you just want to leave, just leave. No one, this isn't the military. You can leave whenever you want.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, but if you know like your instincts are just instinctively wrong, then like let's fucking put you on a path where you don't have to think about this.
Yeah.
Here's the fucking steps. Every time we do, I might put down step, step, step. You just follow these fucking things over and over again, and through repetition, you'll just start doing the right thing. And I remember like the first night, he just fought me. What's it called, smart book? I'm like, it's not because you're stupid. It's because that's what the military calls. You put all the smart info in there. Like you could take everything as like a fucking slight against you. That's one way to live fucking life, you know?
Right.
Or, you know, I mean like I told him, I said, I don't like, man, I don't get any benefit with you keeping your job. Like I can do this job without you here. I gotta work a little harder, but I don't have to do the work twice. You know, so I'm trying to help you. So, but you know, he made strides. He really worked at it and kept that fucking book. And you know, and I told anyone, I'm like, if anyone fucking makes fun of him for having that fucking thing, you're gonna answer to me. You know. And sure enough, man, dude, like a year of that, and he fucking, you know, like rose up to ranks and shit. So eventually he fucking left. I was like, great, got a good fucking real printing job, you know, which at the time was paying well. Now, who the fuck knows, you know?
Right.
But like, he couldn't have got that job. He just wanted to say thanks, man. I'm like, yeah, dude, no big deal, you know. Use this place to get somewhere else for the love of fucking Christ, you know. But so I tell you, man, you got to make a little smart book.
Yeah.
Because when you fall back on your instincts are just wrong. It's not
Right.
it's not your fault. You know what I mean? Like,
no, I agree.
you see this in like MasterChef. You know, like when cats are there for weeks, and rather than like learn, they start to go back to their old habits. You know,
Yeah.
and it's like you already learned this lesson. Why are you going backwards? You know.
Yeah.
It didn't work the last 8 fucking times you did it. What makes you think, statistically speaking, what makes you think it's gonna work now? Constantly go back and refer to the things you taught me. I appreciate that, but like I have to go back and like refer to the things that I've conjured up for myself. Like what? What am I doing? You know, like
No, I need to start doing that. And like
like
with
just right here, I'm not being. See, I'm just trying the light source, right?
right,
Like part of it is based on where the light is here, but if I go on a 100% with the light behind them, they'd be all dark, which I can't do.
right,
But I'm not doing the refined fucking like. I'm not going here and trying to make. I'm just blobbing it in, and then I can go and clean it all up after the fact. So could it be faster if I did it all at once? Yeah, it could, but I can't do it all at once. You know,
yeah,
it would be a mistake to. And I just think artists go, "Well, I gotta get it done." I'm like, okay, then get it done weird. Like,
right.
sorry, you were saying?
Oh, it was just like the She-Hulk I did, which did pretty good with likes and stuff. And there's things I don't like about it. There's things I like, but there's a lot of things that like I went down a mental checklist of what you would tell me, you know, to do as far as just push, pull, how things curve. You know, it's not
I think you
100%,
could be
but
spending your free time also doing gesturals. You don't just
yeah,
study from life. You're still
right,
studying from action figures, you know, and statues and comic book poses. And it's like that has its place.
right,
But you know, if you incorporate gesturals and then take those gesturals and refine them into construction, then you can start to build your own figures that will also have a basis and some
be more
basis in reality. Even when you're going for a heightened reality, you can
right,
pull from, you know, you'll have enough mental memory after years of doing that too. But you don't have any years of doing it. You don't have months of doing it. So I told you, the longer you put that off, you just you're gonna have to start. You can start doing it when you're 60. You can do it now. I don't know why you hold off on it. It's not like that sort of thing requires a
right,
tremendous amount of time. Gest rolls are literally based on having no time. Like they're timed. You know, you can do 10-minute, 15-minute, 5-minute, 1 minute, 30 second. You know, just do I do gesturals every week? No, but once a year I take a good month. You see me do it. Take a good month. You
right.
start see people see I start posting fucking caricatures and gesturals and poses. I just go back and give myself a warm up. You know, and anytime I'm feeling like there are days where I don't post everything I draw. It's like I do some stuff because I'm like, I'm not feeling this. I have to go back.
No, I agree. If I, plus working on the gesturals will make my art look more dynamic and just more fun, not so stiff.
That's the only way you're gonna unstiff your art, dude.
Yeah,
Like that's it. Gesturals. Gesturals adds energy. Construction adds solidity. Three dimensionalness, and it's just push and pull, is back and forth between the two.
uh, I'm not. Oh, sorry, Rob. One second, I gotta talk to Jess. Okay. Jessica's handing me my medicine. Thanks, doctor. Or nurse. I upgraded. I gave you doctor status. Thank you. Allison says, I have been trying to warm up every day with some gesturals. Some days I have more luck than others.
More
Luck. I said
You
that
said
weird.
luck.
Yeah.
I said luck.
More luck.
Yeah, you got to start out with like, ideally, you know, if you had the time, then, you know, 2 15 minutes, 2 10s, 2 5s, or start doing more as you go down. It's just like working out, you know, you do, you know, count up, count down. Same idea. But I mean, you could do 10 5-minute sketches in an hour. That's pretty fucking good, dude. Like, if you're doing 10 5-minute sketches every day, you know, for a month, I mean, and you've learned nothing, then
Challenge accepted.
Well, I always have to preface, well, it is possible. Like, so you gotta take a look at the man in the mirror, Brandon. You gotta ask him if he's gonna change his ways. To quote Lego
Possibly.
Batman. Ooh, ooh.
Maybe. Maybe not. Time will tell.
Hey, what's up, Hector? Avoiding the hurricane? I think Ash was in the middle of that. Didn't he move to Florida?
I don't follow him anymore, I don't think.
Yeah. He had some questionable posts. So I was like, I think I muted him.
Maybe I did that. I don't know.
We good. Good.
That'd be a bitch, like the hurricane hitting, but he's like, I gotta make sure I'm on the stream. he's like,
Oh
he's like,
no.
he's like, no, I gotta make sure.
Then he blames me. He said I had to be on the stream. It's like, what? I'm barely on the stream. Why would you have to be on?
Right.
Oh, nice. Some of these flatter shapes, you have to be careful you don't just pillow shade everything.
pillow shade.
Yeah, where you like do like this and this, and then you have to have a key light or no lighter. You have to be very careful about how you shade things because it can
Gotcha.
just darken or add weird 3D weird effects that you don't want it to. If a key light doesn't work, then you can just go in with the airbrush and add a little gradient light, soften it up a bit after. So not everything has to be. That's some Magavision's cover, man. They got an interview with the devs and stuff too, so it's gonna go in there. They're like, we want to see it. I'm like, it's gonna be different.
Right.
I definitely did my version.
That is true. That is.
Oh, hopefully you should make a team using paper. I made plenty of paper turtle stuff. I did this whole thing as this whole thing. I did this twice in color pencil. I've streamed that as well, so you can see this exact cover drawn on paper and colored in color pencil. It's in the YouTube archives. You can see it. So I already did that. See, Brandon, I'm fully prepared. They try to get me. They try to get me, but you just can't. You just can't. I am the warrior.
Jesus.
I
Did not
am
see
the
that coming.
warrior. See, no, you didn't. You didn't. Bang bang.
That,
All
oh
right.
jeez. Did you
What?
have your black? Did you have your black? Did you have your black coffee, in your fig bar? Why are you so amped up?
Hmm. Nah, I've had no caffeine today.
What?
Told you I had that issue last night. Tried to
Yeah.
push my local caffeine.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, I draw in traditional and digital. You know, I do everything. I just save my traditional work for commissions. I don't hand traditional work to clients because it just requires when they need changes. It's too much effort when it's traditional. It's too much. Clients need changes, and so changes require digital. That's it. That's it. This might be a case where it'd be better to put it all in shade and then edge it out.
That's exactly what I was thinking, but I didn't want to overstep and say it. You know. Shut up, Brandon.
Yeah, shut up, Brandon.
Yeah. There you go. Beat you to it.
You are the potato.
Yes. Yes.
Potato. I'll check it out.
Exactly what I wanted to hear. Thank you.
Yeah, color pencils. It just takes too long, man. You can't, you know. Clients don't want. They want a world. They want lighting. You know, just the way that just the way that all works. Hey, what's up, Megan? Streaming while I can. I know, potatoes here.
Yay! Everybody loves the potato. Yeah, that's me, the potato. That's all I got. Pretty tired. Took my medicine way early because I got to get up early and go to a comic book thingy. So I can pimp myself out. Far too kind, Mega Mario 3. If only we could get Rob to admit he loves me. Right, Rob? Never gonna happen. He's not even acknowledging it, are you, Rob? Good
What?
talk. Exactly. Said you need to acknowledge that you love me. That the love is there. Now you got that stupid shit in my head now. I'm a warrior. Or whatever.
What?
Thanks.
Don't be a hater.
You know, sometimes I'll put on a song that has like a bit of like a kind of techno beat, and then all of a sudden I just start going boots and pants and boots and pants, and I'm like, fucking
Yeah.
Rob, man, damn it.
Fucking yeah. My dog hates it.
I was like, why does Rob got to ruin everything?
Yeah. That's what I do.
Pretty much. I mean, more or less. You know?
I don't think I'm gonna add.
Mega Mario 3 says, I always said boots and cats, not pants.
Boots and pants. You could do puss some boots and puss some boots and puss some boots and puss some boots.
Whoa, easy there.
Yeah, man, they got a whole movie about it. Don't go pinning that one on old Rob.
Let's see. Mario said, I saw that. Looks interesting, but I don't live in Arizona. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how interesting it's going to be, but it gives me a chance to just, I don't know, sell some sketch covers, sell some sketches. I don't know. Be relevant. They're doing like a whole little, like, they want you to contribute like a horror drawing to something they're putting together. And I was like, yeah, sure. I don't know. At this stage in the game, you know.
I know.
You know, Rob knows all. So, I mean, got nothing else to do on a Saturday. So, yeah. You know, I still don't understand why they put that blue dye and pink dye in Harley Quinn's hair on her pigtails. Like that
Yeah,
part never
I don't
made
get
sense to
I don't
me.
like the cotton candy shit.
Yeah, it's because it's always been black and red.
Because
And
someone
then
went to a roller derby and was like, "This is how I'm gonna read it." It's probably Amanda Conner.
probably.
It's probably where it came from. Looks like a very Amanda Conner, Terry Dodson thing to do.
I just never understood that where it went
No, no. Well, you know what's
from.
changed? The character changed, Rob. So it's like, yeah, I know, I get you. I just don't care for it.
Yeah.
You know, I like her in black and white, red and white. That's it.
Yeah.
Like her look changed in the Suicide Squad for the better.
Yeah.
You know, I like it. Big dress and shit. Great. Okay, there, that. But like the fucking roller derby thing is just, I don't know. It's just not my. Make a new character, roller derby.
Yeah. Then they had the one where
That
she
reminded
had
me more of the two. What was the two Harley Quinn like twins and Batman Beyond?
double trouble, something like that.
Yeah,
Double.
there you go. It reminded me more of that. You know.
Yeah. But even like for a while, she had like half black or it wasn't black. It was like half bluish black hair, half red hair. She was no longer blonde.
No, it's just because no one they don't want to make new characters now because they won't see the benefits. So
They made that one punchline, but nobody's really.
it's still a derivative. It's like
Yeah.
Joker's daughter, right? So it doesn't. Technically the original Harley Quinn was Joker's daughter. I mean, if you really, her name was Harley Quinn, right? Like the Harlequin, Joker's daughter, like in 79, 80, some shit like that. Hey, thanks, Garrick. I appreciate it. I always thought it was different. Yeah, pink and blue are cotton candy colors. It's like, it's like Slurp colors. It's just not my thing. Like, I love me a Slurpee, I love me cotton candy, but it's just, I don't know. Like, at that point, just make another character.
Yeah.
So, sample. We gotta adjust the shade tone here. This is all the tedious shit. Must be done.
Must be.
And now we need to get those green, that green. That green. I don't know about any of that stuff. Just I don't, I don't know. Can't speak to it. I don't really buy a ton of Batman comics. So not the target
Yeah.
market.
Unfortunately, I haven't really read comic books in a while. So, Mario, you are the official person
I
to
still buy
tell
my
us.
Savage Dragon every month or whenever it comes out. Matter of fact, there's a new issue. I gotta go pick it up. So I do buy them, Brandon. I do buy.
I buy art books from the artists. That's about it.
Night Owls.
9,000.
Yeah, I was telling Brandon. I get, ideally they want some of color probably to direct Blade, but I'm like, look, I don't know about all that. But
Yeah.
if I think about production and if they want to get this thing in the fucking can sooner than later, you know, so far I hear the reviews on Werewolf by Night are good. Maybe Michael Giacchino might have a full movie in him.
Nice.
Maybe. Especially if he's already had a crack at like a horror aesthetic within the MCU.
Right.
Whatever they're trying to achieve, horror without blood. I don't know.
There will be blood.
They should just deal with it, as far as I'm concerned. Like some shit ain't for fucking 8-year-olds.
Yeah.
Marcus sent me a note. He's like, "You guys gonna do a mega show?" I'm like, "I do a Star Wars show daily. Like, I don't see me sitting around wanting to talk weekly about pop culture shit unless it's while I'm working.
Right.
This doesn't make any sense anymore. It's too much to do.
Plus I'm such a busy guy. You have to talk to my agent now.
Oh, Transformers. I did some Transformers covers with G.I. Joe, like back in 2017. They weren't, I don't know if they were like this. It was cartoonier for certain. I know because they told me they sold the least. So
Oh,
that's as far as that ever went. Just so you know. Just so you know.
we all know, Rob. And if you don't know, now you know.
Too harsh. Well,
I mean, people have said you are a little harsh on me, Rob.
Especially on your own channel. Well, I can't talk by myself.
You can.
Look, there's already voices in my head. I can't answer them too, right? You know what I mean? It's gonna get real fucking troublesome. Those were all Transformers covers was all done traditionally on paper. Made my life more difficult, actually.
Yes. Okay. fuck is that noise? One second. If I don't come back, call Jessica for help.
Yeah, okay.
It was so weird. It sounded like someone was bouncing a basketball outside. But then I look outside and there's nobody. I keep that thing on me, Mega Mario. I got a paring knife by the door. In case I need to
It goes to Kobe Bryant's like, how come you weren't there for me, Brandon?
peel an apple or someone's
I
noggin.
needed you. I needed Mega Potato.
Mm.
You weren't there.
I'm always there. 60% of the time.
Like, I don't watch basketball, Mr. Bryant. Sorry.
I'm not even going to try to pronounce your name, but he left a nice comment. He said, I'm back and I only found one piece, so is there more or not? And it was awesome.
Yeah, it's on my. You could look on my Deviant. I streamed that stuff, but it was under. It's called First Strike. It was Transformers, GI Joe, and Mask. I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 covers. 5. Brandon was 5. It was 5.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, 5. You did 4 for
6.
sure.
I definitely did 5. No, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 covers actually.
You had, because they were double. You had. I know you had 4 that
2 in the
connected.
center. I did 6.
Okay. Mega. Yeah. Well, I don't have guns, Mega Mario. I'm not a big gun fan. I'm not against, I guess, people owning handguns. I just don't. So I have by my front door, because I have a bookshelf right by my front door. I keep a little paring knife. It's got a little thing over the blade, obviously. So like, if I go to walk the dog late at night, and I'm by myself, I take the knife in my pocket. If uh, I tell my wife, it's right there by the door. So if my wife someone bursts in the door or feels someone's behind her, she can just grab the knife. So just
Yeah, I,
right
on
there
the
by
other
the door.
hand, owned a semi-automatic shotgun, so
Yeah.
and I got earphones right next to there, and I got rounds. I have the thing fully ready to go for the wife. Just plug it in, and you can fire 10 rounds in about 3 seconds. Like,
Yeah. There you go.
shotgun. So I don't like having to own a weapon, but I live in a fucking state filled with assholes who do. So what are you gonna do?
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, I tried to add more, but they gave me a list of Transformers. So I got Soundwave on one. I got Starscream on another. Wingblade. I had to draw her. They offered me a Wingblade series, but I just after the fucking covers, I was like, I don't want to do this. I'll be honest. I don't enjoy drawing Transformers. It's a lot of lines.
Yeah. And you can't get away with like the Patley. I mean, like, you know, there's certain people that can.
Oh, bro, I did chunky Transformers and motherfucking dude, you have no idea. Those fucking IDW fans they were fucking evil, dude. They were just like, fuck you and your fucking chunky formers. I'm like, all right, man. You know,
Yeah.
peace on earth. Goodwill toward man. I don't like.
Yeah.
They look like toys. I know. That's weird, right? I made them look like fucking toys. I wonder whatever possessed me to do that.
Yeah. Why would you? Why would you make those cartoons look like toys, Rob? Come
Yeah,
on, man.
yeah. Hey, thanks, Robert. So I do love Transformers. It's just like in order for me to like even consider the problem, man, when going with Transformers is there's fucking too many of them. Is like everyone, it always turns into a wall of Transformers. They're gonna be like, you forgot one. I'm like, no, I'm not drawing a whole goddamn universe. Every time there's, it's the problem, man. Like, there's
Yeah.
fucking. It's like if you say, hey, here's a Pokemon. Hey, you didn't draw fucking all 3 million of them. Like, you're right. You got me.
Yeah.
So it's like I have to figure out a way to do it. It doesn't involve me drawing one of every one of them. You know.
Yeah.
I'll just throw a bounce light in there. Bumblebee. And then it's gonna be which Bumblebee? I'm more of an '80s G1 guy. Like I kind of like the movie '87 G2s, and like that's it. So then it's like,
I have no opinion. I don't know enough about them.
yeah. So like, just one of those things I have to like. It's on my figure it out someday list thing. I'll figure something out when I feel like dealing with it.
Right.
It's really what commissions are for. This sort of stuff. Man, it's not like they're making a Transformers game anytime soon, so I don't know if we'll be doing any Transformers work at Megavisions. And I
Right.
can pretty much guarantee you, IDW will never fucking call me ever again. So,
That's the spirit.
well, they don't return my phone calls, just my emails. So, I can only assume at this point.
Yeah. Sad but true.
Maybe I'll just want you to draw a favorite. Escargon. This Escargon. Hey, Bumblebee's a cool character. I mean, look, I have a favorite. I always liked was it Shockwave? That's the purple one. The
Yeah,
gun.
sure.
Yeah, I like him.
I don't know. I always liked good old Toaster Strudel man. You know, he's a toaster and I got nothing. Okay.
That's weird. Yeah, well, I have drawn Prime, so done the Lord's work there. But it was just like when they were like, "You want to draw a series?" I'm like, "Oh man, that's a lot of lines, dude. Like, it's just a lot of lines." And so like you either have to do a lot of lines and they're super posy, or you got to do little lines and make them super acty. And I could never figure out what the balance of that is.
Right.
So much like these turtles, I would have to take another kind of to sit down and really go, well, how would I do this? Because yeah, could I replicate the Pat Lee Super Dreamwave? Yeah, I can replicate it. But that
Yeah,
doesn't
of
get me where I
course.
want to get. You know what I mean?
Right.
That just puts me in the same fucking position I'm in now, which is like this is a lot of work, dude. And I enjoy a lot of work, but I don't enjoy a lot of work for the sake of doing work. You know,
Yeah,
like there
gotcha.
has to be a way to make work like equitable. Like, okay, where are you getting it? You know?
Yeah,
Love Shockwave. Yeah, I like Shockwave. Um, so it's just one of those things. Like I haven't found my own personal way into it yet. You know, like I thought I kind of would, but then I'm like, that's fucking a lot of work, man. So I don't know.
sounds about right.
2017 was when I did that work. 2017.
Shit. Excuse me. Hey, Kyle gave me
God.
some. Kyle gave me some hearts on my Instagrammy.
No, isn't that nice?
It is nice. I appreciate all the likes and love I get on Instagram because I don't get a lot, Rob. I'm lucky. I'm lucky to break.
Is that a slight against me?
No, you get a lot more than I do. I'm lucky. I'm happy when I get 50 to 100 likes on a post. You know, I average about 80 likes. She-Hulk did 162. I felt pretty happy about that. Um, you know, let's see what Rob's last post got. Probably got like 800. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, his Batman got 6,500. Yep.
It's waiting for that. It's like, yeah, I'm not gonna fucking do this to him, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I just posted
You
some
know.
artwork I did years ago and got 6,000 some likes. But all right, Brandon.
Yeah, yeah. You son of a bitch. Yeah.
Hey, you know how much money that netted me? Nothing. Know how many prints they bought? Zilch. So
Yeah.
it doesn't really matter, Brandon.
Matters to me.
The only thing it can translate into is commission work. It's great. I've just rewarded myself with more work. You
Right.
know, that's how it goes. I did work to get more work. Okay. Thanks, Robert. Appreciate it. Whoop. I'm almost ready to do cleaner. Oh, shit.
I don't want pizza again for a long time. I had it 2 days in a row. I
Why
didn't
would you
want
do that?
because
I have it
we
once a week and it's a small pizza. You understand what I mean? I get the smallest pizza.
because
So
yesterday I had the night off and I was like, oh, I want to watch football. I've been working so much that I haven't been able to like
you know why, Brandon?
because I
Because
have no
you
self control.
are the potato.
Yes.
You are the potato.
So I was like, yeah, I'll have pizza. And then today
Cause
wasn't
you're a fat fuck, the
yes.
potato. You are the
Don't
potato.
hey man, I look good. I look jacked right now. You shut your mouth.
Not in these
Uh,
people's imaginations. Right now, you
right.
look bigger than the whale.
Yes.
I can paint an image that changes your body dysmorphia
Yes.
instantly, Brandon. See, when I don't let the cameras on, I can just tell them you look like anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um so then today I uh had most of the day off. So I went to the gym and then Jessica's like she had the car and she was at work. So I was like, shit, I want food, but I can't really get it. I'm like, all right, shit. And I'm like, when are you gonna be home? And she's like, well, I'm not gonna be home till like 4:30. I'm like, fuck. And this was like 2 o'clock. And I really wanted to eat so that I could start my fast and everything. And I'm like, excuse me. And I was just like, damn it. I guess I'll get a pizza. I didn't want to, but I got
That's
it.
a filter, Megamar. I don't believe those images.
Yeah. It's a, I, it's a big filter.
No, he's got his Adam Lambert filter on, and just shapes him into as
The
close as Adam Lambert as it can get him.
hey,
That's
oh wait, Adam Lambert. I thought you said I was thinking Adam Levine. I was like, don't rope me in with that guy right now. He's in a world of trouble. He got caught sliding. He got caught cheating and sliding in DMs.
I don't even know who Adam Levine is.
I'm Maroon 5.
Hmm.
I know this because a girl at volleyball told me. She likes to talk about celebrities. I was like, oh, cool. Ugh. Now you gave me the cough.
Told you, it's psychosomatic, dude. Like do it once. I won't do it all day. Do it once, and then for the rest of the fucking day, it just see. I don't. I'm. It's so fucking dumb. Your body gets in this weird fucking rhythm,
Yes.
So stupid. She enjoyed trying to complain about trying to yeah, he wasn't in the series for whatever reason. They gave me a list. I told you at some point I'll figure out how I want to deal with Transformers. I love Transformers, man. G1 was my fucking jam. Transformers probably right next Star Wars and then Transformers was my thing, and then Turtles and the comic, not the cartoon. And I didn't really like the cartoon at all until I never really liked the cartoon, but I didn't like the multiple colored band outfits and shit until the game and the movie. Really. So, whatever. I've made my peace with it. The game is where I put all those designs, and I'm like, well, it worked well for a game. You know,
Right.
those designs worked really well for the game, so that's where my nostalgia lies.
Yeah, Mario's seen it. There's a whole bunch of he just to add to the Adam Levine thing. He slid in DMs and he was like, "Fuck, that body of yours is absurd." So everyone was making these memes where it's like, let's say
Oh Jesus!
Like SpongeBob lifting weights, and it's like, that body of yours is absurd, or it's like, Kevin Smith with his shirt out. That body of yours is absurd. People are just making tons of memes about it. Like, I was like,
What
man.
was he hoping to achieve? I mean, I don't know, man, dude. Women, it's a guy thing, dude. They don't. Well, Rob, the cultures are different. It's a different generation. No, no, no. Not much has changed. Y'all like to pretend you're different, but the species hasn't fundamentally changed in a millennia. So, no. I learned at a real young age, man. Careful what you tell women, because when I was a kid, I wrote this girl who lived in my street a love letter to let her know how much I cared about her. And she brought that shit to school, bro. With held it open and with her friends, just chased me all around the schoolyard, reading it and laughing. So that taught me never fucking tell anyone how you really feel about them. You know, like
That's why Rob's never called me a friend to
huh?
this
You're not.
to this day. Yep.
Yeah. I explicitly told you, don't do that.
Uh-huh.
All right, Greg. Peace. Garrig.
G rig sounds more like a transformer.
Oh yeah, G rig like a
Uh-huh.
space trucker.
Yeah.
The first time I ever bought a movie in widescreen was the Transformers animated film. That shit set me back. Took me what, a year? I pre-ordered it. I put
Yeah.
10% down, so it was $10, and it cost $100.
Night, Robert.
Took me a year to save up that fucking cash. My dad could have just bought me that shit for my birthday, but nope.
Nope. Yeah, right, son. You ain't getting that shit. No, 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 no. Not for you, Rob.
Nah, bro. I'm tired. Almost 11. All right, I'm gonna go clean up this lighting, and then I'll wrap this up tomorrow, folks. So we did a good hour. I'll be back on tomorrow with the final rendering and stuff. Hey, Brandon, hang on. I need to talk to you.
Yep.
Peace, everybody.